Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. You're watching Seeing the Unseen with Christopher LaPrath, and my name's Kenan, his son and the producer of the show. Tonight's title, New Year, New You. Of course, big Happy New Year to everybody, and happy belated holidays, because I didn't say that yet. But I'm glad you're all here. It's awesome to see everybody. Quick piece of housekeeping for anyone who's out there joining us for the very first time. Be sure to say something in the chat so I know you're here. The first time, of course, there's no charge currently, and then going forward after that, it's $10 per reading, or you can pay $100 and cover every single show of the month, which happens 3 times per week. So that's a pretty sweet deal there. Now, my quick thought before I turn it over to Christopher for the evening is just that this year, let's do our best to make the most of the time that we're given, because we have so precious little of it, and once it's spent, we can't get that back. So again, thank you all so much for being here and sharing your time with us. Enjoy the show. Here's Christopher.
Happy holidays, everybody. Again, happy New Year. It's the 3rd, and thank you all for being here. Thank you for your contributions. Doreen, Austin, all of you. Lindsay, I got your contribution tonight. Thank you so much. And for those that have contributed earlier, thank you. It really does help us keep the show going. And so I always start the show with a incense, with my new fancy incense lighter that I really love. I love this thing. It's a laser. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty funny. This incense is lit for you to really say, universe, expand my belief now. Expand my belief now. Because who we are and where we're at is because of our belief systems. And some of those belief systems, they don't serve us anymore. They don't fit. But we can be stuck with them unless we go, universe, expand my belief systems now. Get rid of belief systems that no longer serve me and open me up to new possibilities now. So that's the blessing I give you for this year to start the year off with. I'll give you an example from just this afternoon, a couple of hours ago. One of my clients was driving to her other home in Colorado, and she stopped in a town that was about an hour and 20 minutes away from her house. It's up in the mountains. It's the closest town that has a store and a shopping center close to her. And her home, again, is about an hour and a half away. The drive from Phoenix to Colorado was a bit unusual. It usually takes her 10 hours to drive. Well, she called me pulling into this small Colorado town to buy groceries, and she's like, this is really weird. It only took me 7 hours to get from Phoenix to this town in Colorado. And it usually takes me 9 hours. Now, what I'm about to tell you may already have your universe expanding your belief system. But she called me 20 minutes later. And she said, Chris, she said, when I left the store, I knew I had about an hour and 20-minute drive to my house. And I looked at the clock, and it was 4:09. This is today, 4:09. I pulled into my driveway at 4:23. 14 minutes to go 51 miles. As your belief system expands, so do the opportunities and the possibilities. So this coming year for all of you, look for these non-linear things that go beyond our present knowledge or our present belief systems. And that's the group card for tonight. Okay? It pulls us right into the group card. Now, this is not the first time that this group card has come up, because it is the Emerald Tablet. You can do your own research on the Emerald Tablet, the origin of it. It's many, many, many thousands of years old, at least 12,000 years old. But one of the main messages is, as above, so below. And the whole point of this card is, and this has to do with this group reading for all of you tonight, each one of you individually, as to this new year, new you, has to go with this cosmic ordering. There's a cosmic ordering. There's a speeding up of your dharma, your life path, and what you're being able to do here on this planet, especially in this year 2024. Also, divine alchemy. Alchemy is that, and we talked about this Monday night, alchemy is that changing of like from lead to gold, something that would be seemingly impossible. This is the divine leaden ways of being, or old ways that don't serve you, turning into gold. And looking at, and Kenan talked about this Monday night, looking at the things, that the person that's in front of us, it's important to get the lesson from that person that is right in front of us. Because if we don't, there's a million other people behind them going to teach us the same lesson year after year after year. So this is the 2024 year of big changes for the positive for each of you in a very, very large way. But also, this is the card of conscious manifesting. This woman, she just wanted to get to her house. She was tired of driving. And she made a 51-mile journey in 14 minutes. And she was going the speed limit, I have to add, because there was snow on the road. So, conscious manifesting. And this is what I wanted to mention, and what this card is really talking about. All your words, all your thoughts connect with Source. Those words and those thoughts are going to either contribute or decelerate your evolution on Earth right now. So why not, because it's the same amount of effort, why not upgrade your thoughts, upgrade your words to contribute to your evolution on Earth? Okay, I love it. All right, who's on first?
You've got Melinda.
Hey, Mindy. Happy New Year again. Happy Wednesday. Hollow bone. Universe, show me now new possibilities for me that I cannot even imagine yet. Universe, show me now new possibilities that I cannot even imagine yet. I easily and comfortably accept change. I easily and comfortably accept change. This is the hollow bone. This is spirit. Hollow bone, like the Native Americans used to make flutes through with bones. But this is spirit. It's a symbol of spirit walking and talking through you. And anywhere where you've believed that you're lesser than, or you're unworthy or not worthy of spirit walking and talking through you, are you willing to let that go right now? Every one of you is extraordinarily gifted. Universe, remove the obstacles, remove the belief system that keeps me from seeing and believing and following my gifts. So this is the 28 card. 8 and 2 add up to 10, which is the 1 card. It's a new beginning for you. When you see flashes of light, if any of you see movement out of the corner of your eye, if you see flashes of light, if you feel a breeze where there's no fan in the room, all these, if you feel someone's presence, what do you want? Tell me what it is you want. Communicate to me what it is you want. And then trust what comes to you. It may not be complete visual. It may not be absolute words. It could be a feeling. It could be a thought that comes into your mind. That's spirit. That's the way spirit works. Okay, Mindy, who's next?
Laurel.
Laurel. Happy New Year again, Laurel. I know you said you've got a gig coming up. This is called the Drifter card, Laurel, experiencing life as it comes. Trust your feelings. And anywhere, Laurel, in the past, where relationships, friends, partners have tried to make you wrong, or tried to cap you with their belief system and their opinion over yours, are you willing to let that go? My sister sent me a video today of a woman that communicates with animals. I'll have to look it up, and I'll have to. What I'll do is I'll just send it to you. I'll text you the video. It's about an hour long. But I'm telling you this story because this is what's especially going to be happening with you this year. Anyway, she lives in South Africa, and she went to go work with the wild baboons. Now, baboons are very dangerous. They can be very dangerous. And she went up to try to find, with 2 other people, these wild baboons, and she sat on a rock and she let them know mentally that she was coming. And then she got up, and the other 2 people that were with her just kind of followed her, and she trusted her gut as to which direction to go. And within just a few minutes, she came across this band of baboons who all approached her. They didn't approach the other two people. And she sat with these baboons and literally had a communication with them back and forth. A fascinating video. And one of the people that were with her was a scientist that was recording all of this. So it's highly uncharacteristic of baboons. My point is, Laurel, trust your gut. Your intuition this year is going to be increasing. And remember that what you are searching for is searching for you, because it's just the way the universe works. So this is trusting your gut, not knowing why you're going the direction that you're going, but knowing that you have to be there, or knowing that you have to go there, that there's something there for you, but it's also a way for you to contribute and help other people grow. So not all those who journey are lost. And you're here this coming year. There will be 3 major people coming into your life that you're going to be able to help. And you won't necessarily know that you're helping them at the time. You may not find out till 2025 or a few months after. But there's something profound. It's just, you don't have to worry about what you're going to be saying or how you're supposed to act around them. You will do it automatically. You will do it through your intuition, through your gut. And then there's something this year with the Northern Lights. I don't know if you're planning a trip. There's something with the Northern Lights this year. And you can look at the spiritual meaning of the Northern Lights. But there's something really very direct coming through with the Northern Lights for you. Okay? Hey, Marilyn. We're doing a full reading for you on Thursday, so I'm really excited. No, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll get you an email right tonight after the show. That's tomorrow. Okay, for the Zoom meeting. Fantastic. Wow. Jeweled web. So thank you for being here. I know I pulled this card for you, but it's actually for every one of us. It's called the connectivity. So when we had the group card, and it was about the Emerald Tablet, and what we feed source contributes to our evolution. This is an acknowledgement for your connectivity having really, really improved. Now, here's the funny thing with this. Your connectivity with spirit is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It's inexplicable, but there's something when that happens, when you start with that, and I'm speaking to everybody here, when you start improving this connectivity, there's like an energy field that grows around it, and it can blow out your phone, it can blow out your computers, it can blow out lights, it can cause the ringing in the ears, the dizziness. Just know that this is a progression. And that that your connectivity is getting stronger and stronger. And that's what this year for you is bringing. So I want to show you all a picture. I've showed this on the show before, but it's been a while. So one of my friends, clients up in up north Arizona, it's about 2 hours north of here, just south of Sedona. They have a place, and one of her hobbies, I've told you all this before, one of her hobbies is she likes older cameras, and she'll go out into the woods, or they'll go on a hike, and she'll ask permission from the fairies. Like she's a very, she's really into the elementals, the fairies, elves, and she asks their permission to take their pictures. So she'll just go with a feeling. So Laurel, this is another example of your card. She'll go with a feeling of where to point her camera. And every time she gets something unusual. So this is an example of her porch. She took a picture of the porch. And she's got hundreds of these pictures, or very similar pictures. There are pictures that I've actually even given away to people that are very clear, undeniable pictures of fairies. So my point of telling you this, Marilyn, it's not that if you start seeing flashes of light, not that you shouldn't go see an optometrist, but ask what else that is. And again, Laurel, I'm going to go back to you a little bit too, because there are these elementals that are around you, Marilyn, but they have messages. So, and a lot of those messages, if you see something unusual, like even a bug or an unusual bird, look it up. Like what is the meaning behind that? So when these gifts start to escalate with us, or we can sometimes, because of our limited belief system in the past, think that we're going crazy, but we're not. It's not that at all. This is like your own personal experience with driving 51 miles in 14 minutes. Okay? But it's going to be very unique with every one of us. Hey, Teresa, Happy New Year. It's in your hand. The universe is in your hand. The universe is your partner, Teresa. So do you remember, you probably don't, but there was an old TV show. Oh God, what was the name of it? Take the Pebble from My Hand, Grasshopper. What was the name of that show?
Karate Kid.
It wasn't Karate Kid, but it was like that. It was like a Karate Kid, where the master would say, take the pebble from my hand, Grasshopper. And
Kung Fu. Oh yeah, Doreen's got it.
Kung Fu. Thank you. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Doreen. Kung Fu. Yes, yes. Okay. So take the pebble from my hand. In this aspect of things, ask yourself, do I even really want the pebble? When people you're going to know when people offer you something, if what you're going to feel what they, if they want something in return, or they're doing it with ulterior motives. So thank you, Teresa. I'm blessing every one of you with this on this show, with this ability. there's going to be genuine offers come your way, and you're going to know, you're going to trust your gut and know that it's a genuine offer without the need for reciprocation. So, any family that is, or no, it's family. I can say friends too, but it's mainly family. Any family that wants to give you tit but expects tat in return, Teresa, don't play that game no more. Missy T, don't play that game no more, okay? But this is the universe actually partnering with the universe and going for what it is you want. And not letting, so we think about a quarterback in a football game, right? There's going to be players that are going to try to bring you down. But you've got it. You've got the ball. And I'm going to share this with everybody on the show. This year, you have got the ball. Everyone on the show, you've got the ball. Go for it. I don't care how mean, how big the other team looks, how you've got it. Just go. You're going for the goal. You're going to get to the goal because the universe is your partner. Okay, Danny, here we go. All right. You operate in a completely different operating system. I would highly recommend putting on violin music and closing your eyes and playing it with your invisible violin. You don't have, I mean, if you want to get a real violin, you can. This is, there's something with the frequency of the violin look up, do a little research on this because there's something with this. The metaphysical meaning of violin, there's something with the vibration of the violin that you need. And this year is you getting back more into music. But this is inspiration coming into you, but also your ability to inspire and help other people. Even the video you sent today was very inspiring. I actually used it on the show tonight with that woman she talked to animals. She was a literal Dr. Dolittle. And then do some family history. Maybe talk to Edie about the genealogy. There's something important with the genealogy this year for you as well. Okay.
Doreen.
Hey, Doreen. Thanks for being here. I think I did tell you Monday night that your rice bars were a huge hit with the family and friends.
Diane says she
Oh my God, I did not remember that. You played violin in orchestra for 6 years? Wow. No, I did not remember. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, so Doreen, it's called Crown Games, the right use of power. Step up and take the credit. You will never appear egotistical because you're the least egotistical person I know. Claim it. This is claiming your power. If you lose something, I don't know, let's say it's your baggage at an airport. If you lose your baggage at the airport, you have to go claim it. Right? They send you notice, hey, your luggage is here. You don't not go claim it. You do go claim your luggage. Anywhere where the power was taken from you, or you allowed your power to be taken from you to make another person look good or to try to serve another person, can you pull that back? That's what this year is all about. You coming into your power, but claiming it. And recognition. Universe, I fully accept all the recognition you want to give me now. Because you're part of the universe. There is no Doreen here, universe there. Doreen there, universe here. It's universe. We're all the universe. So anywhere where there's been that separation where your power, you've like given your power away, thinking that was a good thing to do, and maybe it was at the time, that because maybe you even needed to do it to survive. Pull it back. It's coming back this year. This is the 8 card. The 8 card symbolizes abundance, as you can see by the gold. And Doreen, don't play no head games no more. Okay? Missy D, don't play no head games. So you're going to be with Missy T, Teresa, right? But Missy D, don't play no crown games. You don't play any head games anymore. You go right for the juggler. No apologies, and get in and stay in your power. Because that's going to teach other people to be in their power. You'll have a huge effect on other people by staying in your power. Claiming it, being it. This is the way it is. Wow.
Yeah, Lindsay and Austin.
Lindsay and Austin. Okay, Happy New Year, guys. Lindsay? Luck and right timing. This 2024 is about luck and right timing. This is you're in traffic, the car in front of you and the car in front of them, the car in front of them is going 25 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Just stay where you're at. Stay behind the 25-mile-per-hour car, because what else can you do? Be with it, and know that you're going to be hitting 75 to 80 within a few minutes. This is the right timing part of things. And I've shared this with you before. A sleeping dog, it sleeps most of the time. But man, when you open that refrigerator door, boom, it's right there. This is knowing that the luck is going to be there, and just enjoy the ride, even when you're going, or it feels like you're going 25 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Be free of thinking, oh, I should be going 50 miles an hour. What's wrong with that person ahead of me? Or this is you coming into your realization of creating your own universe. A lot more ahas this year of you creating your own reality, and then moving into more luck and right timing. So when I look at this card, I see the eclipse. And in ancient times, there were a lot of myths, a lot of theories about what the eclipse was really about. But you're able to see things in a different light. This year, you're going to be seeing things in a much different light. And be grateful, be extremely grateful for it. Because it's the fortune's wheel. It's fortune. But it's not just about money. It's about loving you more, loving life more. When you look back on everyone else's reading prior to this, you think about Marilyn and her connectivity, Marilyn Pitts, and how you begin to experience more and more of these spiritual aspects of things and being able to make the connection. Okay. And Austin, right? Skywriting, the fates. All right. So I'm not a computer programmer or a cybersecurity engineer. Kenan is, but this year, Austin, is about removing viruses, or viruses that they can cause a computer to malfunction, from what I understand, right, Kenan? Yeah. This is it's like a statue covered in soot. And you can't really see the statue because of the soot. Or the computer isn't really functioning to the 100th degree that it should be with these viruses. This year is about those viruses or that soot being cleared off. These ahas that are coming that you're in a more active state of creating your life more profoundly than you ever even think possible, because these old belief systems about yourself or about life or about how you view things or what happened to you in the past, those are like the viruses, and those are leaving. And that's like the soot being cleaned off the statue of David. That it's much bigger, much more profound. That's what this year has for you. And you haven't missed anything. It's all been purposeful. Everything in your life that's happened has happened for a reason. It's happened for a purpose and a cause. And now, what can you contribute back? What is it you can do and help other people with? How can you serve others? Universe, show me now how to serve others. Because when you do that, you can't help but serve yourself. All right, who's next?
Very good. We've got Jeff Reynolds.
Jeff, thanks for being on. One door closes, 10 more doors open. This is called closing the door, Jeff. It's called completion. You don't go next door to borrow a cup of sugar. You've already got the sugar in your own cabinet. All that you need, you already have. It's just looking within. It's looking within your own cabinets to go, oh yeah, there's the sugar. This is a year about allowing old acquaintances to be forgot. Because they've been Klingons. And they haven't it's great that you're there for other people. It's great that you help other people. But are you willing, the new people that are coming in, are you willing for them to actually help you? So rather than, this year's about not so much calling out to people that need your help, but calling out to people that can help you. Might be a little uncomfortable concept for you right now, but that's what's going to be happening this year. Is people are there. What is good for Jeff? What is good for you? Because if you're constantly giving all the time, you have no energy for yourself. This is about you closing the energy door in order to accumulate or have more energy for yourself. Thank you for that message, because that pertains to every one of us.
John Klettlinger.
Hey, John. John Klettlinger. Here we go. Wow. So this year, John, I see you getting one of those monocles, and I'd like you to walk around the rest of the year with wearing one of those monocles. Okay, so I think you'd look pretty cool. But anyway, I'm just joking. It's called the Eyes of the Eagle. And rising above the fray. This I definitely get is your camera lens. This is Ansel Adams kind of stuff, John. You have an incredible eye. And I know when I look at this video, and I'll send it to you, that my sister sent me about the animal whisperer. If you look at any of you that have been on the show for a while, you know John, you've seen some of his pictures. he takes these incredible pictures of the Milky Way, or he'll have these red foxes literally appear and pose for him, or bears or elk or deer or whatever they are, and he has the most incredible pictures of these animals. I know that you call them. I know you have a communication with them, and there's a deeper understanding that you're going to be receiving, because you want to call it, oh, I'm just going out to take some pictures, photographs. It's far beyond that. You're capturing a message. You're capturing an energy that the world needs to see to help transform it. Yeah. So this is you going more into photography this year and making a fantastic income, because it's not about, this is about you losing the old concept, oh, well, you know, it's just a picture. No, John, it's why I charge $400 for a reading. It's way more than just a reading. And you all that have had a reading know that. This is your photography. Doreen, it's your food. Melinda, it's your artistry. Lindsay, your artistry. And Austin, it's like your coding. Like your coding, coding, the coding is going to become clear and more precise and cleaner. I mean, whoever's on the show, whatever art form that, Laurel, you're singing, it's contributing toward the evolution and consciousness of the planet. Oy vey. Okay.
So next you've got Jared and Kat.
Hey, Jared. Hey, Kat. Happy Wednesday. Okay, Jared. Anywhere where someone is apologizing for who they are or what they believe, that is not their true selves. Because those are all behaviors that are masking the true self. This is you this year is really improving the vision for who you are, what you believe, what you love, who you love, and getting the vision for it. Because the more authentic you are, it's why you've had the children that you've had, to teach you to be absolutely authentic as they are. This is authenticity. This is removing many masks. Now, this is one of your abilities. As a doctor, you are subtly removing other people's masks or their belief systems, what they've been hiding behind. But you do it slowly, comfortably, easily, without any pressure. You allow them to remove the mask, but you give them the space in order to do so. And you're only able to do that because you are doing it and have done it yourself, but you're going to be doing it more this year. Also, get into a weekly or daily habit of cleaning your house. And I mean spiritually. So, Kat, I'm going to address you on this too. Just because of who you are, your circumstances, and where you live. So, you've lived in Arizona, and you pretty much have to dust every 2 or 3 days, right? It's a lot of dust in Arizona. You guys have, and because of your kids and how gifted you are, and you have this light about you, it's really important to clean, burn incense, sage every couple of days. to clean out these entities that can come in. It's you being more mindful of this. And I know you and I've talked, Kat and I, we've all talked about some of these experiences you've had. And you guys, I could keep you all on the show, I don't know, for days, telling you a tenth of Kat and Jared's experiences. But this is being a little bit more mindful of cleaning your house, and in no uncertain terms, telling those people to move on, that they're not at a place where they've made progress. Move on. Move on. Just get into the habit of cleaning house. Just like you would physically. You guys have an immaculate house anyway, but just like you would physically clean your house, do the same with this. And it's safe for you, Jared. Some of these early gifts of childhood are really coming back. You're safe, you're safe, you're safe. Because you have an adult mind. You've been studying, for 2, 3, 4, however long you and I have known each other, for years. You've been studying the spiritual aspect of things. It's one thing to go to church and hear about it. It's a whole other thing to experience it. So this is about your gifts as a child coming back and you being safe with it this time. All right, Kat. Ego sublimation. This is the vanishing mirror. Anywhere, Kat, so this year is about you moving forward without any burden of, gosh, I could have done it better. I should have done that. Or how come it didn't work out for me? I wasn't pretty enough. I should have had a breath mint. They used to so what they're showing me, Kat, is okay. This is the first thing that's popping in my head. If a horse is stolen, and the people that stole the horse, and it's a very valuable horse, they can even kind of paint the horse or make it look dirty or make it look completely different, right? In order for them to be able to keep the horse. So anywhere in your past, so this year is about you losing the paint, you losing the dirt, you coming into who you are, and into your own, coming into your own big time without ever having to apologize or explain or have a reason for things working out the way that they have, and trusting that everything has worked out and will work out and continue to work out for a reason, for a purpose, for this beautiful crown, for this beautiful mirror. And any ego that was put upon you by other people, whether religious, family, whatever it is leaving. Okay.
So next you got Marilyn Abbey.
Okay, my dear Marilyn and Abby, happy vacation. Marilyn, this coming year is about no obstacles. Obstacles being I don't know, just dissolved. That's the word that's coming to me. It's just dissolved. And what you used to view as an obstacle you simply move around. When you pray with somebody, this coming year, especially when you pray for somebody, when you send them blessings, there's going to be definite miracles happen with that. Definite miracles will happen with that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Remember I said that I started out the show is universe, show me how to expand the belief, expand my belief now. So, so I have a piece of cardboard. The reason my hand doesn't go through the cardboard is because the molecules in my hand and the molecules in the board are very similar. Your molecular structure is changing in such, Marilyn, that so if I were to put my hand through this cardboard, it would actually be a miracle. But it would actually be just physics, right? It would be just me changing my vibration up to a higher resonance or a different frequency that my hand could pass through this cardboard. This is about you changing your frequency, and it helps people heal. So when I, there is no wall. What is that? Is that a Yoda thing? There is no...
That was the Matrix. There is no spoon.
Oh, that's the Matrix, right. There is no spoon. How do you bend the spoon? Well, because there is no spoon. I know it's a little hard to grasp, but my point is, how do you go through a wall? There is no wall. Yeah, you know what? I know that came from Spirit because there's no way that I could have come up with that on my own. Okay, Abby. Woo! That was a doozy. I know you all felt that. I know you all felt that because I could feel it. All right. And then, Abby, this whole construct around sinning and forgiveness or something wrong with me. All right. Let me tell you this joke. See, there was a woman, and she had this horribly, horribly deformed hand. And so she prays to God, please, God, please make my hand like the other hand. Sorry. So Abby, you know when your dogs go, huh? You know when they're like talking to them or you're saying something and they just kind of tilt their head going, huh? That's going to be you this year. You're going to hear people's prayer. You're going to hear people's these belief systems that are really, really, really convoluted. and you're going to be like your dog's going, huh? You're going to hear it. And you're going to understand their prayer, that they're praying, they're not being specific in their prayer. It's like that it's like they're constantly praying for forgiveness because of their constant sins. It keeps them in this loop. This is you breaking completely free. I can't describe this feeling that I'm feeling for you as to what but it's this like amazing freedom and not being caught up in people's concepts. Please God, make my hand like the other hand, and then their other hands like that. They're not being specific. This is you becoming more specific and actually, so it's like Marilyn, like passing through walls. And that may be that may be actual, but it's more of passing through obstacles or not even seeing them as there. This is you in a very kind way, allowing people, because you're kind, allowing people to actually hear what they're saying, actually hear their prayer going, oh my God, I need to be praying, oh God, make my deformed hand like my good hand. Rather than, oh God, please make my hand like the other hand. Well, that's not specific. This is helping people be more specific in what they're praying for or what they're wanting. Okay, hope that made sense. I got excited. All right, who's next?
You're good. You got Brenda Burr.
Brenda Burr. Okay, here we go, Brenda. Happy New Year. I love the title of this show, New Year, New You. Brenda, you're wanting something really specific here because I'm going through quite a few cards. So this is the 36 card, Brenda. It's the 9 card. It's this year is you're done in any way, shape, or form feeling lost. It's like a parent with an empty nest syndrome. They go, what do I do with my next? What do I do now? This is a whole new, that whole feeling of being lost, leaving, and you latching on or regaining your focus as to what it is you want now again in life. What more do you want? And you're getting it. And also, you're really good because you're intuitive. Look at coaching, that type of thing this coming year. Okay, who's next?
Last actually is Lana. She didn't say hi, but she's out there.
Hey, Lanny, I know you're. So everybody on the show, send Lana really good vibes, really good healing energy. She's feeling a little under the weather, so sending you lots of great blessings, lots of good energy. So diving into a task, it's not about doing, it's simply about being, Lanny. It's just being where you're at, not wanting to be somewhere else. So like right now, it's a perfect time for you to get better, drink lots of chicken soup, heal. Cook yourselves up some really good fish. This is you taking downtime, and it's much needed, resting your mind. Listen to classical music, beautiful piano, beautiful music, and just rest. Absolutely rest. We're all sending you great, good, divine healing energy. And this year's about you having more time on the lake, having really more leisure time of your choice. If you want to work, great, but this is your ability. So this is like the pearl diving paying off, right? It's like you're a master pearl diver. Things will be coming to you. Like you'll go to the right oyster, like a pearl diver, right? They'll always, you're always, this year's about you always picking the right oyster and it being a very valuable one. I love that. Okay, we have everybody?
It's everybody.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys, all of you, amazing show. A blessed new year. We'll see you Sunday night. Great blessings to you and love you all very much.